Anchors away. Welcome to Big D Country. My name is Prince DJ, aka Deshaun Porter from St. Louis, Missouri, USA. And I'm going to be presenting podcast ID Branding is Fun. So let's get to it. Why is branding everything? So, I'll tell you McDonald's, Pizza Hut, White Castle, Red Lobster, Prince DJ, you're supposed to be doing a class, not making me hungry. Well, good. I'm doing that for a reason. Because when you think of a certain brand that you like and a certain brand that you know, then you always want to run to that particular company. Okay, what about wrestling? WWE, AEW. Now people are liking one or people are liking the other over another. They're trying to stand out and try to get you to watch their brand. Now, consider the hotel chain, the airline. They're all branding different ways of branding their particular company. Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm glad you asked. So you might have been on Spirit Airlines, you might have been on Frontier Airlines, or my personal favorite, Southwest Airlines. You might have been on America or Delta. They all are brands trying to get you to fly them over the competition. Prince DJ, I am only doing a show. It's my passion project. Well, that's fine. You can do a passion project. But what if an advertiser hears your show and you're not branding? You could be leaving money out of the table. So you want to brand your show. You want to stand out from the rest of the crowd that may be doing the same niche as you or may be doing the same topic as you. You want to stand out, and branding will do that, and they will help you in a long way. So branding is everything. I can and I will. Say this with me. I can brand my show. I will brand my show and make it the best that it will be. Because I love my show. I love my audience. I can and I will. Very good. Thank you for doing that. Now, you might be wondering, where did you get the name Prince DJ? I'm glad you asked that question. My darling late wife, Teresa Donnell Porter, one day after we was doing the show, and she told me, honey, instead of being Big D, why don't you call yourself Prince DJ? And a light bulb went off my head, and I was like, I married a genius. I married a genius. That was it. That was it. And she was a beautiful co-host. And I kept that name even after she passed. And I kept it in her honor. And I always will. So thank you, Teresa Donnell Porter Love. And I hope you're watching from heaven. So I'm glad she thought of Prince DJ. Because number one, it was unique. Number two, it fits with the show. And number three, why don't you try a stage name if you want to? How did I get my logo? Well, Zach, the interior secretary, fan of the show, had done the logo. You could ask your family and your friends to help you. Tell them you want to stand out from the crowd of other podcasters and let them look at podcast logos of different shows and then tell them your ideal logo for your show. Involve your fans. So you could give birthday shout outs, you could give cool nicknames, do contests, and do a live recording with them. Something that will make them remember you. And I would like to thank JV. He was my mentor who inspired me to podcast. I lost him through the Lyme disease via suicide, and when I found that out, I became heartbroken. And yes, so he the one that inspired me to podcast the Big D Zone. So JV Doghouse for life. That is my contact information, and if you want, you could get a QR code on the phone. Also, my podcast, escape to bigdcountry.com, escape to bigdcountry.com, and thank you so very much for listening to Podcast ID.